What's going on, guys? My name is Icy. Welcome back to the channel where we cover Web3 gaming because we believe Web3 gaming is going to be the future of gaming. You may not have been early to Bitcoin or Ethereum, but if you're watching this video, you are early to Web3 gaming and maybe, just maybe, have a chance at making it. So let's get into it. In today's video, I'm going to be covering EV.io. It's actually a game that I have not played yet, but it is on my radar. Shout out to Spike Reacts. I know he's a beast in the game. The gameplay looks super fun. It is a first-person shooter on Solana. So this is going to be a due diligence overview, really me learning about the game, but also kind of looking at it from a high-level viewpoint if any like investors want to get into it. Jumping into it, here we are, guys. I have this article from Ancient 8. Again, they do really great game analysis breakdowns. So I'm going to be leaning on this blog post to learn about EV.io. So we're going to learn about this together. Again, as always, disclaimer, this content, and I'm going to pull right from their disclaimer. This is not for financial advice. This is for informational purposes only, not a recommendation to purchase any tokens or any other assets. Any investments made in the project or assets mentioned below are done so at your own risk, not financial advice. I don't even know what financial aspects are in this game. We're gonna learn together. EV.io is a quick load and play. Not the best name. Is it EVO? Can we call it EVO? It's a load and play blockchain based FPS running on Solana. It kind of looks like old Counter-Strike. The game emphasizes mobility and gunplay with abilities like teleportation and triple jump. EVO is also a free-to-play, but if players want to earn rewards, creating an account and using NFTs is required. So you need to have an account, then you can use the NFTs to earn rewards. EVO has an off-chain virtual currency called E, which is used as a medium of exchange to avoid network fees and congestion. EVO uses a unique scoring system to calculate the value of E and the earning rate per session. The higher a user score, the more E they can earn. So it does sound like P to E mechanics, similar to you know, ice poker, where you have the NFTs and you earn throughout. So I don't love these mechanics, guys, just because they have not proven to be sustainable. Like I said, I don't know anything about EVO and how that's going for them. I gotta do my due diligence to learn more. So they minted a total of 3,866 skins in their first weapons and characters collection. Players can acquire these NFTs from the following marketplace. Okay, so again, it's kind of like Undead Blocks, right? You can buy a weapon pack. Like, it's free to play, but you can upgrade with a weapon pack to either earn or, you know, play better. And I'm not sold on that model just yet. It's a pay to play, pay to win model, and I just don't love that because, you know, initially people get into the NFTs because they can earn more rewards, but then they end up not ever making their money back because there's like a decay in the earnings. So not sure, but again, I don't know anything about EV.io, so maybe they're making it work. There was beta launch in January 2021, already has over 400,000 registered users. I mean, that's pretty big. As a browser game, EV.io is designed to be highly accessible on all desktop devices and requires no download. Players can play it directly within their browser of choice. I like that. I definitely want to try the game out for sure. It does look fun. I've seen Spike play it. Every minute a player spends in the game is worth something in the form of advertising opportunities. Sponsors who benefit from these advertising opportunities pool money for NFT owning players to earn. EV.io was built with a gameplay first mentality that will continue while the game transitions to Web3. What do you mean transitions to Web3? Should already be Web3, right? I do like the idea of, if a game gets good enough or big enough and generates enough advertising revenue, that money is then split amongst the community. It is like, that is how I see Web3 gaming having an advantage and delivering value to its users, where it's like a profit share. You know, Web3 games, if you own a piece of the land or own the NFTs or, you know, contribute, if you play the game and you're generating money, that money should be split with the users. Really, I think that this model can work. It's just a matter of what game is going to be big enough and popular enough to garner a lot of money from advertising and then make it worth it, where they, you know, the players can earn enough. All right, so gameplay. In EV.io, players can play solo or with teammates and friends. There's no deep logic as of now, but players can already create and join games as a party. Each player in EV.io has access to multiple upgrades for their characters, including ability upgrades and level upgrades, I mean standard stuff. Players make money by playing the shooter and earning E tokens from kills and winning goals during the fight. The tokens can be exchanged at a flat guaranteed rate of $5 per 10,000 E. Holy crap. So yeah, that's the question, right? How much money can you earn from this game in like an hour? You know, that was always my question with Ice Poker, you know, Axie Infinity, Steppin, right? These like some of the bigger play to earns. What I like about EV.io and Ice Poker is it's probably a fun game that you like playing anyways. Like I like playing Ice Poker. Winning money is just a bystander of playing the game. A first-person shooter like this could be a lot of fun, and then at the end of it, yeah, if you make $5 or a couple bucks, like that's pretty cool, right? That seems reasonable and potentially sustainable if it can earn enough advertising money. I don't really love Steppin because I'm not a runner. I do Steppin, but after a little bit of time, it's like, oh, how much time do I have left? Another 20 minutes? Like, I'm tired of walking. I want to go home. I'm over this. And I feel like I have to continue doing it to earn. So it's not as fun for me, but I also know other people love running and love doing Steppin because they're out there running anyways. Different flavors for different people, different games for different gamers. So I totally understand that. All right, gameplay modes. This is what I was interested in. So you've got deathmatch. You face up to 8 players on a map and try to eliminate as many opponents as possible. The player with the most kills at the end of the game wins. Super fun. Team deathmatch. Players are divided into groups of 4 and spawn randomly on the map. The goal is the same as the deathmatch, but the eliminations of each team member are accumulated, and the team with the best score at the end of the time limit wins the game. I mean, this sounds like a game that I would enjoy playing. The question is, do I have to buy an NFT to then earn, or do it, like, you know, that's where it gets questionable for me. All right, let's jump into some of the meat here. NFTs. Currently, the available supply includes 1,400 weapons, about 2,400 character NFTs. So what's that? That's the 3,800 that they talked about. Players can acquire NFTs on Fractal, Magic. How much are they going on OpenSea, right? So in this last screenshot, there were 4 Sol. Still the same price, 4.45 Sol. What is the price of Sol right now? $35. So about 120 bucks to get one of these characters. NFTs and EV.io don't affect any in-game stats. Okay, that's good. Instead, giving boost to in-game rewards. It's still gamified where you're gonna have to buy NFTs to up the rewards, and you're just playing this like this rat race to try and get your money back basically. The higher the NFT rarity and power level, the more rewards they earn for achievements in the game. My question is, like, have people ever made their money back and then been profitable off their NFTs? The people that I know that have made money in these types of projects did so by buying the NFT low and selling it high. I've been in Steppin, I've been in Ice Poker. No one's made money. Like, no, I don't know anyone that's made money. You know, they spent more money than they've earned. All right, so you've got characters, you've got factions, you've got Primus, Elites, Outlanders, Invaders, Hut-8s, Heroes, Ninjas, Ronin. You've got common, epic, rare, and legendary. Makes sense. Weapons. There are 4 weapon archetypes for players to choose from. You've got your hand rifle, you've got your automatic rifle, you've got your laser rifle, and you've got your burn rifle. Again, you've got your factions, you've got your tiers, and then you've got your melee weapons if you want to go that route. They can also use a variety of grenades and traps. Players can adjust their loadout in-game to fit their playstyle. So it sounds like a super fun game. I love, you know, I'm a big Call of Duty guy, so it sounds like most shooters, right? Weapons give players more chances to earn Sol from achievements in the game. Depending on the rarity and power level of the NFTs, this could lead to a pay-to-win dynamic that favors players who can afford to buy rare weapon NFTs. So the question for me now, like, clearly there's pay-to-win aspects, there's P2E aspects, play to earn aspects, and it's all supposed to be supported through advertising. So the question is, how much advertising is this game pulling in? That would be the big question from an investment standpoint. How much money has come in and how much money are people making? All right, let's learn about the E token. EV.io's in-game token is called E. It is the off-chain virtual currency used as a medium of exchange to prevent network fees and congestion. The team is guaranteed a $5 per 10,000 E exchange rate. So how much E are you earning in a game? Normally, 1 kill rewards players anywhere from 1 to 5 E. and other objectives could yield players up to 10. So not a lot of E. It's going to take a lot to get up to that 10,000 mark just to earn $5. Players need to buy NFTs in order to earn E. So again, you have to spend $120. At today's rate, it probably was more in the past, to do a whole bunch of stuff to then eventually earn $5. Like, I'm not sold yet, guys. I'm not sold. The conversion for E to Sol will ebb and flow based on the number of active sponsors and the conversion rate of USD to Sol. The sponsors flow money into the game economy. So yeah, that's a big question. Are they making money? Who are the sponsors and how much are they sponsoring for? There's an indefinite supply of E, which means it's inflationary. The supply of E will be determined in part by the number of sponsors. These sponsors put up digital billboards and other in-game ads. EV.io serves over 30 million impressions per month from these billboards, and most of the money from these sponsorships will go straight into players' wallets via in-game crypto rewards. I mean, I love that concept. That's what we're here for, right? But like, are these sponsorships worthwhile and profitable for the sponsors? At some point, are they gonna leave? How many billboards can we put in there before like we don't like it? It seems pretty early in Web3 gaming to be relying on advertising money. I mean, I just know from the ice poker economy, you know, they did a great job of bringing in like 200K, something like that. They brought over 6 figures, easily over $100,000 into the ice poker economy from advertising, but that lasted like 2 months. The game was losing like $40,000 a day from people cashing it out. So that money, the advertising money did not go far. But I also know that, you know, a project like Undead Blocks is making it work. So anyways, moving on. The sponsors that partner with EV.io, the more sponsors that partner with EV.io, the bigger the overall prize pot and the more earning potential for players. Yeah, but the inverse is true. The less sponsors equals less money. EV.io profits by selling NFTs, which the players need to earn. Players profit by playing the game to earn from a P2E pot supplied by sponsors. Sponsors profit from brand exposure through in-game advertising. I don't know how sustainable that is, right? And the problem that I have with this is like EV.io sells the NFTs, so obviously they want their players to earn money and they want to like get sponsors and everything, but if it doesn't go well for them, if the sponsorship money drives up, they still made a bunch of money selling NFTs, and the players are the ones who can potentially get burned, because if you don't make your money back, well, guess who's making your money? Yeah, I see that HUD 8 advertisement, but like, is that a really valuable ad? Are they going to continue paying for that? EV.io in-game economy is quite unique compared to other blockchain-based games. Rather than depending exclusively upon new players coming in to prop up the earning rewards, EV.io depends on the support of their sponsors and partners. I mean, if they've got a great track record and process for onboarding sponsors, for getting sponsorships, selling, you know, this ad space, if they're world class in that and they're generating a bunch of money, then fantastic. I can see that working for a while, and if the game continues to grow and the sponsors are happy and everyone's making money, then it certainly can work. I'm not saying that it can't work. Like I said, I don't know much about the game. Maybe it's working fantastically, but at the same time, you know, I feel like I would hear more about the game if it was, because I know that like Ice Poker, for example, you know, they're still kind of building out their process for onboarding advertisers, their process for selling ads, their process for, you know, developing their playbook, if you will. So maybe EV.io is like world class in that. They're already, you know, running full speed. But yeah, the risk says right here, if there are no sponsors or only a few, the reward pool will shrink, which may discourage new users from joining the game. It's either, you know, a growth spiral or a death spiral. But users shouldn't worry too much. Addicting Games has built a sustainable business model based entirely on advertising in web games for the last 20 years. So they're well equipped to secure sponsorships. Okay, there you go. For the time being, regardless of the player's team and skill level, it will take a lot to earn a significant amount of income from EV.io. It's also like a very simple game as well, right? It's a first-person shooter. If I could go play, you know, Counter-Strike or Call of Duty or whatever and earn nothing, or I could go have the same amount of fun and play EV.io, but earn a few bucks, or at the end of the month, you know, have like 5, 10, 15 bucks. I mean, that's better than nothing. And that might be all that it takes and all that it needs to be sustainable. So we'll see. We'll see. They're definitely, you know, making noise. All right, the roadmap. Some key milestones in the near future include leveling, sword mint, pickup weapon mint, creator codes, mini games, land sale. I mean, every project needs to have a roadmap, but is this something that like sounds super exciting? Not really. Who is the team? Let's talk about the team. Addicting Games Inc. is the brand behind EV.io. The development and publishing studio is home to many classic and original IO games and online gaming portals. Addicting Games is led by Bill Karamuzis. I apologize if I say your name wrong. CEO, who also co-founded the Hall Pass Media Game Network. Chris Scott is the team lead and game director. 2017, he made and sold Tactics Core, a MOBA game, his first commercially successful web game before joining Addicting Games. Doesn't seem like they've got the background that like Big Time has, right? We're not seeing Fortnite, League of Legends, or you know, Call of Duties here. David Kowecki, map designer. You know, Forge and Halo 3, I mean, those are some good big IPs. Definitely got some like really good map design background there. I mean, I'm not gonna say anything like negative about the team, but nothing like jumps out at me being like, wow, holy crap, these guys are stacked. Despite being developed for nearly 4 years, EV.io's community is quite small. 9,000 Twitter followers, 11,000 Discord members. So it doesn't seem like they've hit, you know, any kind of viral moments. The team developing EV.io did a great job at developing and launching a game that is fun to play and accessible to anyone. The game first approach has already attracted a lot of players to the game. The team doesn't rely. So what are their daily active users, right? That's a big question. Ice Poker, we know 5,000 daily active users, which is like down from 12,000. How many people are actually playing EV.io? These are like questions that I have. Maybe I'll try and do like an interview with Spike or something, or one of the bigger influencers in the game. I have seen some people stream it on Twitch. It seems cool. Like I said, I do want to play the game. It does look like fun, but I'm definitely not buying an NFT. I have no interest in buying an NFT right now. I tend to veer away from the play to earn mechanics, you know, pay to win mechanics. Like, I'm not interested in getting into a game like that. I just need to see more for me to get into a game like that. Alright guys, that's gonna do it for EV.io. I hope that was semi-helpful, a little overview of the game. You know, they got some interesting things going on there. Obviously, it's a first-person shooter, so super straightforward and standard gameplay, and they monetize off of ads and sponsorships and advertising, and they distribute that to the players. But you do have to own an NFT, and there are pay-to-win and play-to-earn mechanics in the game, which I do not love. They do seem to have a nice game that people are playing, so I do see a way for it to continue to grow and to continue to succeed. We just need to see more progress on that business model. It's definitely a game that I want to play and check out. It does look like a lot of fun, but it's not something that me personally I'm interested in investing in just yet. But let me know in the comments what you think. Is this something that you've tried, that you've played? Would you consider buying one of their NFTs? Let me know. And as always, a free way to support the channel is to drop a comment down below, leave a like, or hit subscribe for more content like this. It does truly help out the channel, and I really do appreciate that. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.